Hey, what's going on, guys? Mr. John Lee here with another awesome video. Welcome back to my channel if you're a subscriber. If not, you should reach down right now with your little bitty or big fat fingers and hit all those bells and whistles for the algorithms right now. So I wanted to tell you that I am a primary plaintiff. I'm suing Spire Gas Utility Company in the state of Missouri. We have currently an active PSC regulatory investigation. You can look it up online, efis.com. That's the EFIS system. Punch in my case number, which is G6-2026-0007. And you can see how they inadvertently auto-enrolled me as a pro plaintiff in a lawsuit against Spire, the gas company. And it's really an awkward situation, the way they've compelled me to do administrative, legal, and regulatory work, and also high-value investigative work. But don't forget, like and follow for more. And if you want to see how this goes or follow the public case or the regulatory issue, I don't know what's going to happen. But it's a sweet, sweet story, and somebody should really pick it up and follow it, because who knows where the rabbit hole will lead. I'm on to the next one. I mean, did you know that a utility company or the PSC, the Missouri Public Commission Council, Missouri Public Commission System Council? So what happened to me could happen to you. And what I have unearthed and what I'm discovering is that these are the political, bureaucratic, tactical games that these utility, big tech, and regulatory agencies have utilized in order to prevent and hamper the customer and the American citizens, the governed, their ability to do anything about discrepancies or injustices or violations of the very codes and ethics and legal frameworks that the U.S. Constitution stands for. I found out that if there are constitutional violations during a PSC regulatory investigation, that an administrative law judge will not rule on those types of issues. She might make a ruling and she might make a suggestion, but even she says, because I'm a primary plaintiff, just because I filed a complaint, and nowhere, anywhere on the record in all my emails, you got to get on there and see GC2026-0007 on efis.com. It's a public filing for public utilities and legal, formal and informal. I don't even know, you know. All I can tell you is I have the proof that shows that they compelled my labor and they forced me to do this. Otherwise, they were just going to drop and dismiss my complaint, because that's how they win and play these stinking games. So drop a comment below and let me know what you think, or if you support the idea of me challenging the system and the injustices for the American people, because that's really who I'm representing. What makes people think that a customer would ever sue a big utility company by themselves with no lawyer? It just makes no sense, against a legal team of high-end, high-paid, already highly educated legal professionals? Really? Who really thinks that? And so anyways, they never got my consent. They were supposed to have my options. I filed a complaint, and I was supposed to have somebody reach back out to me from the consumer advocacy agent or customer service agent or somebody from the PSC, and they never did. And they were supposed to give me one of two options. They were supposed to give me two options. They were supposed to let me know what my options were, first of all, which are a formal and informal complaint. The informal complaint is something that just happens with the investigative process, where I tell them what my initial complaints were. There's a bunch of systemic issues that I brought up and I felt like needed to be dealt with and attended to. And then there's the formal complaint, where it becomes instantly and automatically a legal proceeding and a lawsuit against the big utility company. And they never asked me. I have no correspondence that they actually asked me ever anything about getting my consent or my approval or my permission. All of my emails clearly state that I'm requesting a thorough investigation, not a formal complaint, not a legal proceeding, not a lawsuit. I was just a customer. I am a customer. To this day, I'm still a customer. And so it makes no sense. And so I'm bringing all this to light in the court. But don't forget, get over there and check it out. You can see for it yourself. It's a public hearing. It's not a public hearing. It's a public regulatory investigation. with the PSC, and it's Jonathan Millen versus Spire Inc. and GC-2026-0007. Look it up, drop a comment below, let me know what you think, because I'm just like, whoa, this shit is whack. I'm on to the next one.